2024. Just gonna make or try to make videos of this cover crop as the year progresses. It's the warm season blend from Covers & Co. This field was an old hay field until last year. I direct seeded oats into this and did spread manure on it last fall, as you can see, and I did feed cows on it but did not harrow it. You'll see thick spots of feed that they didn't eat, but if I had a harrow I would have harrowed it, but I don't, so see how it comes as is. It's windy today. In May we've had 3.5 inches of rain, good rains too, but so far we haven't seen anything in June yet. Seeding with my 1590 disc drill. Started this 2 days ago. I believe it was June 3rd. And then did a few things in between, so just finishing up now. Wind warnings out today. It's ridiculously windy out there. June 13th, 2024. Well, this was seeded early June. It was seeded in the moisture. This is my cover crop now. If any of you guys are interested in trying some, don't see too many videos in this part of the world for growing this stuff. I can see a lot of the cereals coming mostly right now. This wasn't seeded that deep. We had moisture early June. Since then we've got 2/10 of rain that came June 10th. And we've been kind of missing the rest of it, but it's supposed to rain here this weekend, hopefully. And next week, chances of rain. But it's already started, which is a good thing. Last day was June 5th I seeded, so it's about a week now. I don't understand why I got a strip of pigweed there. I'll let you guys know how it goes as the year goes by. I'm hoping to pile all this up in one video. If I can figure out how to edit. Sunday, June 23rd now. Just gonna show you my canola here. It's 7204 Liberty. This was a field that was a cover crop last year that I grazed. The cows sure liked coming into this spot when there was an east wind when they were here. And you can definitely see where the manure lumps were, those dark green spots. This was also fertilized with 200 pounds of product, 4600. So just under 100 pounds of actual. Sprayed already earlier this month with a broadleaf, or sorry, with a grassy tank mix. Can't remember what he used, but it was pretty weedy, but it's pretty clean now. Little history on this field, I guess, before we check that out. This was a hay field for the longest time. I actually put it into a hay field and I started farming 2012. Starting to lose some steam, so I sprayed it out. I think it would have been 21. Yep. And then 22, I grew oats. Sorry, no, I grew Maverick barley in there, combined it. But it was a dry year, didn't do very good. So the next year, which was 23, I seeded that cover crop, which I was just telling you about. So anyway, cover crop this year is 2024, and I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Just north across the road here. So a whole quarter, and actually it's just shy of 90 acres. The back 50 acres to the far north is this canola. So I actually got 150 acres of this canola. Well, this is the cover crop, what it looks like now. This was seeded earlier June. So I kind of forgot I fertilized the very south end of this field because I had carryover fertilizer from my canola that I seeded. And you can most certainly tell, because it looks really good here. Don't worry about that. That's a cedar strip I was testing earlier. The first stuff I seeded, well, just to test the cedar in general. Looks like it worked good. This field was a hay field 2 years ago. Last year, sprayed out, seeded oats. It ran about 50. Wasn't great, but it was really short. Made a head. And I got rid of it all. Saved some for myself, for my cows. Cows and calves. I couldn't tell you what plant is what. I'll just let you look at it and you can see for yourselves. I'm sure there's a lot of weeds in there too. Anything out of the row is probably a weed. And yeah, you can see where it's not fertilized. It's actually not doing too good at all. You can see it's all there. We've got just over an inch of rain now for June total, plus what we had in May. Since I seeded this in June, it had an inch, just over an inch. Rocks. fertilized stuff's looking really good. This stuff's looking really poor. See how the year goes. June 29th, 2024. Tried to get this all in one video for the whole year, but it'll be way too long. So I'll just try to post it once a month. But anyways, as you can see, we didn't get any of those rains that everybody got. This is what the cover crop looks like now. So you guys know I don't work for Cover & Co or anything. It's just showing you my experience. Stuff really took off in the last few days. Where it's not fertilized, it's coming, but it's way behind. Here's that strip of weeds. So for the rain we've had in June 10th, we had 3/10. June 15th, another 2/10. June 17th, we got another 2/10. And then June 19th, we got a 1/2 inch. So this stuff's had a little over an inch of rain. And then on the 23rd, we had a bad hail come in, but golf ball size, I would say. Anyway, that's what she looks like now. Couldn't tell you what's what, other than what's a cereal and what's a broadleaf. Like, that's quite the plant. I know that's a pea right there. Yeah. See what July brings.